Yeah, that's tough for those firefighters working that when you have those warmer temperatures on the
Mhm.
way. And we're going to experience a little bit of that here also, which always puts us on
Oh,
edge.
yeah. I mean, the Climate Prediction Center shows the whole West Coast with above average temperatures as we head into the next 6 to 10 days. So it is starting to warm up for us here locally, and we're seeing that this afternoon. Similar to yesterday, actually, we have 90s in the forecast all the way off into places like Antioch. We have mid to upper 60s along the coast, anywhere from San Francisco stretched down all the way into Half Moon Bay and Pacifica. You make your way up into the North Bay real fast. Yesterday, Santa Rosa was in the 90s. Today, we're back in the 80s as low pressure dips down just a little bit from the Pacific Northwest. And that influences us here locally. What I mean by that is we're going to see mistier conditions this morning, cooler temperatures to kick off the morning, and the daytime highs, they're about 5 degrees cooler compared to where we were at yesterday for our afternoon hours. So that area of low pressure is just kind of passing through. What's going to end up happening as we head into the rest of this week, high pressure builds in from offshore, and that warms us up. And yes, it dries us up too. So relative humidity will continue to drop. At the same time, temperatures will continue to rise into this weekend. And if we get some strong winds pushing in from offshore, those are all three ingredients for fire weather conditions. So we keep a close eye on that. Here's what Futurecast is showing, though, this morning before we even get to there. Misty conditions along the coast are going to start tapering off into the afternoon hours today, but it's still cool and cloudy all along the peninsula. That'll build as we head into the overnight hours, off into the inland spots, and at the same time, at the surface level, winds are going to get stronger. As we head into this afternoon, we can see gusts up to around 25, 30 miles per hour along our coastline. Pretty breezy in some of our inland spots, too, like Livermore. So day by day, today's that nice cool day, and then we jump right back up into the upper 90s from the upper 80s we see today in our inland areas. We hold on tight to 90s into this weekend, and for many of us, it's back to school next week. We're right back down into this cooling trend from the low 90s to the low 80s from Sunday all the way into Wednesday's forecast, at least for our inland spots. You take a look at the bay closer to San Francisco and across that Bay Bridge over in Oakland. We're seeing 70s day by day as we head into next week. That cool down will also be noticeable. We'll jump from the low 70s to the upper 60s from Tuesday all the way into Wednesday.